Rewind. He had one of the most distinctive voices of the rock and roll era. Sadly, that voice was silenced forever on April 5, 2006. Gene Pitney died suddenly in his hotel room in Cardiff, Wales, following a concert appearance the night before in the midst of his tour of Great Britain. I'm Jimmy J, and this week on Rewind, we'll conclude our second part of the Gene Pitney story. My guests will be Chubby Checker, Johnny Tillotson, Al Cooper, Gary Rue, who was Gene's musical director, and David McGrath, Gene's tour merchandising manager, and some fans who we met while attending Gene's wake in his hometown of Somers, Connecticut. Welcome to Rewind and our tribute to Gene Pitney.
No, it isn't very pretty what a town without pity can do.
Last week, we featured part one of the Gene Pitney story, covering his career in his early days recording in his home state of Connecticut. In fact, what many people don't realize is that Gene began his career as a doo-wop singer. Here is a sample of those early days with Gene Pitney and the Embers.
You're my runaway lover. You left me to cry. You went on down the track, didn't even look back. So my runaway lover, bye-bye. How I miss the way you could kiss and the way you held me in your arms. How I pray that in some way you'd return to me today. Well now, runaway lover, you left me to cry with a broken heart. But I'll make a new start, so my runaway lover, bye-bye. If I know you will find a brand new lover to call your own. But baby, when you finally see I'll be walking with a new somebody. Well now, runaway lover, you've gone and left me to cry. Someday you may learn, but when you return, I'll say, runaway lover, runaway lover, runaway lover, bye-bye. And I'll say, runaway lover, runaway lover.
In the U.S., Gene had 24 records which made the singles charts, with 10 of them cracking the top 20. In addition, he released a total of 31 albums. However, in England, believe it or not, he was an even bigger star on the UK record charts, where he had an amazing 40 singles in their top 40. The Rolling Stones were somewhat responsible for his perseverance through the British invasion of the United States, as he met them while touring England in 1963, and appearing with them on the Thank Your Lucky Stars show. His next chart release was Mick Jagger and Keith Richards' tune, That Girl Belongs to Yesterday, which in 1964 became the first Jagger-Richards tune to reach the U.S. music charts, even before a single Rolling Stones record hit the charts.
Last night I needed you so bad. I was alone and feeling sad. But now that I recall, you left me after all, the only girl I've ever had. I never ever made you cry. No, I didn't even try. You promised you'd be true. You said you loved me too. My only girl told me a lie. Maybe there'll come a day when I can smile and say she used to be my girl.
wanted me for play. I learned my lesson fast, but now I know at last that girl belongs to yesterday. My only girl. My only girl. I learned my lesson fast, but now I know at last that girl belongs to yesterday. That girl, she belongs to yesterday. That girl, she
The multi-talented Pitney connection with the Rolling Stones continued, as he can be heard playing maracas on their first U.S. release, Not Fade Away, in 1964, as well as playing the piano on the flip side, Little by Little. With me right now is David McGrath, Gene's merchandising manager. David, how is Gene's wife, Lynn, doing during this tragic time?
Awesome woman. She's handling it with dignity, but she's also handling it with a great sense of humor. And we were at the house this morning before we came over here, and she was in great spirits. You know, she got her family around her. Her best friend and her sister have been with her since she got the bad news. Gene died on April 5th, and her support network has been there with her ever since.
In July of 1964, at the height of the British invasion, Gene Pitney scored another top 10 hit with another great example of his double-tracking voice duplication, the powerful It Hurts to Be in Love.
And so you cry a little bit to be in love. Oh, cry a little bit to be in love. Day and night, night and day. It hurts to be in love this way. How long did I exist? Falling lips I've never kissed. Seeing it all forgiveness. And so I cried a little bit to be in love. Oh, I cried a little bit to be in love. Day and night, night and day. It hurts to be in love this way. And so I cried a little bit to be in love. Oh, I cried a little bit to be in love. Day and night, night and day. It hurts to be in love this way. It hurts to be in love. Day and night, night and day. It hurts to be in love. Night and day, day and night.
That's It Hurts to Be in Love by Gene Pitney here on Rewind. Standing by on the phone with me throughout this broadcast is my friend Johnny Tillotson, who also is a very good friend of Gene Pitney's. Welcome to Rewind, John.
Thank you, Jim.
You know, first I want to thank you for being on Rewind with us. Do you have any clue how popular you are? I mean, seriously, you know, John, I get emails from many of our listeners raving about the show we did together, and we recorded it, a year ago or so, and it's still running all around the world. I just got one from a listener in Brooklyn, New York, who really loves your music, just like I do.
Well, I really do appreciate that. I know that I was talking to Bobby V yesterday. We were talking how lucky we have been that our fans that started with us have remained so loyal and always show up at our concerts. And A lot of their kids show up at the concerts and our shows, and so we feel very blessed to get a chance to do something that really isn't a work. It's like a kid going out and playing baseball and never growing up. I spoke to Gene Pitney about this many, many, many times. In fact, right at this stage of his career, I think he was as hot as he could possibly be. We spoke on the phone about a year or so ago, and then I of course, was a member of his fan club, proudly a member of his fan club, so I kept up to date with where he was appearing. So all of us appreciate and care about our fans. We look at them more as our friends because we kind of all grew up together.
Hey, John, we'll be back with you, Chubby Checker, Al Cooper, Gary Rue, Gene's musical director, and more. But right now, I have to say hello to a few of Gene's fans and friends who have written to me after part 1 of the special. Chris in Sydney, Australia, Claire Durack from the United Kingdom, Bert Kaufman of California, the former head of the Roy Orbison fan club, Greg Latino of Somerville, Massachusetts, a longtime friend of Gene's, Glenn Ransden, a lifelong friend of Gene, who I met at Gene's wake. He wrote, "Great first Pitney segment. Jimmy, nice work. Looking forward to enjoying part 2. Here's an interesting note. It reads, my name is Sandra Wells. I live in a village named Pankridge in Staffordshire, England. I saw Gene at Symphony Hall in Birmingham on the 2nd of April, 3 days before he died. He was brilliant as always. His death was a great shock, not only to me, but his many fans around the world. Please be sure to email me and say hello also. I answer all mail personally. Jimmy, Jay, at RewindShow.com. Rewind continues in just a moment.
The Rewind Show with Jimmy J.
Introducing the world's first adjustable multi-purpose pouches, the Spare Pocket and the Spare Pocket Junior. Tired of carrying around odd-shaped objects, things that just don't fit in your regular pockets? The Spare Pocket or Spare Pocket Junior can hold just about anything. The possibilities are nearly endless. Customize its size and shape to almost any handheld object. Use it for water bottles, sports bottles, baby bottles, soda cans, cordless telephones, cell phones, digital camera storage cards, walkie-talkies, portable transceivers, do-it-yourself tools, duct tape, MP3 players, candy bars, flashlights, PDA, single-use cameras, digital cameras, camera storage cards, eyeglasses, sunglasses, golf balls, video game controllers, markers, wallets, electric scratch. Well, you get the idea. The Spare Pocket is easy to use, and with a handy spring clip and belt loop, you can easily attach it to your waist or belt in seconds. Both the Spare Pocket and Spare Pocket Junior also have their own Spare Pocket inside to carry credit cards, IDs, or even cash. The world's first and only adjustable multi-purpose carry pouches, the Spare Pocket and Spare Pocket Junior. From the inventioneers at Abba Saba. You can purchase them online at abasaba.com. That's ABASABA.com.
If you love contests, you'll love the Rewind contest page.
Every month, Rewind gives away some cool stuff.
In the past, we've given away CDs from the Platters,
We've given away prizes from the Comets,
See you later, alligator.
autographed pictures of Sonny Turner,
CDs from Maurice Williams and autographed pictures,
books from the Tokens.
and CDs from them as well.
Don't forget Trade Martin.
Plus, soon, we'll be giving away diamonds.
Oh, I knew I loved you.
Not those kind of diamonds, the group The Diamonds. Remember? Dave Somerville, he came to our house for dinner.
Oh, I'll love him too if he'll give me diamonds.
No, it's his group The Diamonds.
They're diamonds, I'll love them.
For great contest every month, go to RewindShow.com.
Okay, how about rubies?
No, we haven't done Ruby and the Romantics yet, but our day will come.
And we'll have everything.
Go to RewindShow.com. Get out of here.
Can I have diamonds, Jimmy J?